Hello and welcome to the cast on video for our two color brioche scarf without feather ado. We're going to do a long tail cast on here, 11 stitches. So let's begin. Cast on 11 with your main color. There we go. Make sure we have 11. Because this is a brioche, two color brioche, we do not turn our work here. We slide it back down to our right hand side of the needle. And we're going to pick up our contrast color. We're going to start working in pattern. This pattern has a 4-stitch edging on both sides, 3 of which is going to be a I-cord edging. We're going to start by knitting 4 here. All right, next thing we're going to do is purl 1. We're on the right side with the contrast color. So it's going to be a purl. Now here we're going to do a slip 1 yarn over. And this is your standard brioche stitch where you're going to be giving it kind of like a shawl to wear. Purl 1 and then go ahead and knit the edge stitches this time for setup. Oh, that got a little loose on us. Let's tighten that back up. Tighten everything up and take a look at it. Because both of your working yarns are now on the left, and this is your signal that this time you get to turn your work. Right, and in brioche, each row has, 2 parts. One time down with your main color, one time down with your contrast color. And when the 2 are together right here, you know you need to start with your main color. Always start with the main color first. Pick up the blue. We're on the back side of the work, so we're going to purl 4 all these edge stitches. And then we're going to do one of those slip 1 yarn overs. Okay, and now we're on the back side with the main color. So this is going to be a brioche purl. You just purl the stitch together with its shawl. It's all considered one stitch. Purl that together, and then we're going to do a slip 1 yarn over, and then a purl. And now we're going to slip these with yarn in front. This kind of starts forming your I-cord edging. Okay. Tighten everything up. We're going to move it back down to the right. Pick up the contrast color so we can complete this row. So we're going to start again with purling 4. Here we're on the back side of the work with the contrast color. So this is not going to be a purl. It's going to be a brioche knit. So you knit it together with its shawl. And now we're going to put a shawl on the center stitch and do a brioche knit. Purl 1, and then slip them with yarn in front. Tighten everything up, and now we get to turn our work. And having those yarns starting 3 stitches in, this is what's going to start forming the I-cord edging. So we start with the main color, and we're going to go ahead and knit 4. Kind of tighten up that first stitch a bit. right, so here I'm going to do a yarn over, slip one yarn over, and then a brioche knit. Slip one yarn over, knit one, and then slip these, this time with the yarn held in back. And slide it down. The contrast color, complete the row. We need to knit 4. All right, and here we have a brioche pearl. Slip one yarn over, brioche pearl, and knit one, and slip, not off the needle, slip these 3 stitches with yarn in back. You can kind of see it starting to form here. You've got a raised row for your center spine, blue on the front side. Both yarns are on the left side, so we're actually going to turn our work here and do the back side row. We want to start with the main color. Purl 4. All right, give that stitch a shawl. Slip one yarn over. Now we got a brioche pearl. Slip one yarn over, pearl, then slips 3 stitches with the yarn in front. Slide it back to the right. And we're going to use the contrast color. This is how you can kind of see the edge starting to tuck in for the I-cord. Purl 4. Now here we're going to have a brioche knit. See, with the contrast color on the back side, you want that ridge to be knit. Now we're going to do slip one yarn over, give the stitch a shawl, and brioche knit. Purl 1, slip 3 with yarn in front. On the back side, we've got raised contrast color starting, and on the front side we have a center stitch and our main color that's raised up there. It's going to be the center spine of the entire scarf, and that's how you get started.